Hi, it's Carol. Uh, we are on Tuesday, and the last I talked was Sunday morning before I got to have an amazing time with Daniel's family and cook and everything. Um, and it was like I got videos. It was so amazing. Um, the problem is that I have not been feeling I just don't feel up to par. I know I have anemia. So my doctor put in for me to get a iron infusion, and so I've been tired. It makes sense. I spent the day with his family, and I know I wore myself out. I definitely overdid it, and so I I'm not used to being on without makeup. It's weird. That's kind of my last mask that I kind of wear. So who knows? There's probably more. But anyway, so my family did a lot of the cooking because I just didn't have the energy. I got everything ready and prepped as much as I could, and then my kids swooped in and saved the day and did what they do. I've taught them all to be amazing chefs, and they all are. And so, and we used to always do this when Daniel would come over. We would always do these. We'd make these meals, and we kind of did this dance of everybody kind of, putting something in the pot, and somebody else stirring the pot, and that was it was really cool for Daniel's mom and sister to see the things that I used to do with Daniel when he was here. That was one of the reasons he loved to be here. Hey, Steph. So I've been really, really tired, and what I need to do is sleep about every 3 or 4 hours. And when I do that and I wake up, I'm a rock star. But then this thing comes over me. Well, the last few days was really tough. I've had some days in the last 2 weeks where I slept 16 hours, and I knew, that this is like I've got to move to the next stage of what is going on. I've had every test known to man kind of sort of done, but now I'm doing some more tests. So obviously there's more to do, way more to do. And Steph, who's online, she's got me to Dr. Modar. So I have my first appointment coming up because I went to the hospital last night and I was there all night. Now here's what I've discovered, guys. Go to the hospital if you're dying. If anything else is going on, don't waste your time, because they're not going to help you. They're just going to tell you to go to your primary. Now, I knew this. I've told everybody this, but I didn't take my own advice. I wasted a night there. So I was tired. My friend was tired. My friend Suzanne, I don't know where she got the energy, because she's taken me to a lot of hospitals, and she was there when I had my last surgery. I'm blessed with the most amazing friends. I have to say, I don't think anybody could ever ask for greater people in their lives than I have. I got such amazing videos with Debbie and Shakara laughing with my boys. Oh my gosh. I've raised them with a lot of humor. So boy, when we all get together, you better be ready for humor. They throw it at me, and I throw it back, and it's just how I raise my kids. Life is serious enough, and with food, and healthy food. So I went to the hospital. That didn't work. I knew it wasn't going to work, but I went anyway. And I learned a lot, though. I learned never, 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 never to go back and to tell you all, please don't, unless you got a bullet in your body, don't waste your time. Move on past that, because that is going to just keep you stuck. And that's a petri dish full of people that are sick anyway. So, the chance of you catching something from them is probably greater than any of the healing you're going to get. Today I slept a lot because I was tired. We got back at 6:30 this morning, and I'm keeping track of everything I'm doing, everything I'm eating, every single what I eat, when I eat, what vitamins I'm taking, and when. I have a couple of medications that I'm on, so I'm keeping track of all of that, and my food, my regimen, just so that when I go to Dr. Madar, I will have brain scans, blood tests. I'm going to still go to City of Hope. I guess I don't have hope about City of Hope, but they will. The hematologist will do a number of blood tests so that I can also use as information. It's all, where is Dr.house? I need to pull all this together. So I'm going to see if Dr. Madar is Dr.house for me. At the very least, I am Dr.house because I am going to figure out what's wrong with me. I am not going to let go until I figure out. So here's what I'm going to do with my friend Robin in just a minute. It is an allergy test. I'm sure you probably can't see this, but it says allergy test for silver in 800 intolerances, sensitivity, food, environmental items, metal toxicity, nutrition, gut bio, and hormonal test. And I got this online for $32. So I got 4 of them, so for me and my kids if they want to take it. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll get a lot of takers for this one. It was a really good Groupon, and so I'm going to do this with my friend in a minute, and I'm going to have those results hopefully by the time I get to Dr. Madar as well. Or they'll be on their way because I just saw that I sent it to the UK. So I'll have to send that like lickety split fast overnight kind of thing. The thing is that I've been so organized that I can tell you where everything is, and it turned out that there's one thing missing, and that is my hard drive. I wrote here, where's my hard drive? My house is so like clean and very clear. I know where everything is and where it's all simplified. So I told myself, reality is, if I don't find this thing that has been missing since my kids were over, I'll buy another one. Like, what does it matter? In the scheme of things, it really, really doesn't matter. It's like $80, and it's certainly not worth wasting my time being stressed for, because stress, creates the cycle over and over again. So it's just not worth it. No matter what it costs, it's just not worth the stress that my body takes on. But I know that I really, leading up until that time with Daniel, I know that I overdid it. I know that I was wanting to do have the best moment for everybody. And then yesterday was the day that Daniel, that I heard that Daniel died. So I really had a hard day. And it's, obviously it doesn't surprise me. My body knew it, even if I didn't remember. Body memories are just amazing. I'm at a good place with my grief, but now I'm watching other people start their journey in different ways. I mean, it can take a long time to grieve. We don't know until we, kind of give ourselves permission to just do it, to grieve however you want to. So I've talked to Daniel a lot through this process. But anyway, my next step is to see these doctors. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep track of everything I'm doing, and I'm going to rest every 3 to 4 hours. And I've got my work schedule set up that is perfect, because when I get the rest, I am just the kind of therapist I want to be, the kind of entrepreneur I want to be. That's all I need is rest. That is, how simple can that be? So yeah, I know I'm pale. I've heard this. The anemia is a piece of that. I think there's, way more going on, because why am I so tired? They just checked my iron levels and they're fine. So they're not going to give me the infusion. They checked it at the hospital. So something else is going on. And so I need to understand what that thing is. And I am not going to let go until I figure this out. And so anyway, if you've got something wrong with you, uh, we know ourselves better than anybody else. Nobody can tell me what's going on in my head, what I'm feeling. You don't see the brain fog on me, but when I feel that, I feel it in my body. Only we know. And so, I may look tired or I may look pale, but deep inside, there's something deeper going on. And so, I'm going to figure this out. And if you can, pray for me, because pray or think thoughts or however you do that. This has been it's been tough the last 3 weeks, two weeks maybe, really, really tough. I haven't talked about it too much. I've done a lot of grieving for Daniel during this time, and that's not good on my body. It's not easy on my body. Hey, Melinda. So she understands needing a Dr.house because she's gone through also so many medical things. But I am going to figure this out. And so I'm going to do this intolerance sensitivity test and see, maybe there's metals in me. You never know. Like, it's not like they do a CBC and they find out nothing. That's what they do, a complete blood count. That's what they do at the hospital. It tells you nothing. If you don't fit in their criteria of being sick, they're just not going to realize that you're really sick. But I'm not. I don't know what I am. I really couldn't tell you. I just I know that I need to get in front of the people that can tell me what's going on. So Dr. Madar is going to be one of those. City of Hope is the other, and then I will eventually put it together with what I think. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm going to work on some work, get some immigration reports done and do this sensitivity test and then go get some rest. And my house is still coming together. It's my baseboard, my baseboard and my broken bull noses on my stairs. It's like, those stairs hate me. That's what I'm convinced those stairs hate me. They just have been nothing but the bane of my existence, but I'm going to get those done. We're very, very, very close. Anyway, with that said, have a good day, and don't give up. Don't give up to systems that don't know what they're doing. Doctors, as my friend Norm says, doctors are practicing. They're all practicing and practicing, and they really don't know what they're doing. To some degree, they don't really know. They take in information. If Dr. House really existed, that would be great. He did some horrible things on that show. I wouldn't say that would be the way to do it. Like, let's, experiment on me and find out what works and doesn't work. If it doesn't kill me, then they figure it out. I don't want to do that. Obviously, I would like to do it in a nice, calm, soft way. And we do have a new office coming on board. I haven't figured all the pieces out. I haven't had a chance to look at what the offer is about this new office space, but it's all going to happen. So we're expanding, and I need all the energy to do that. And if you saw, I've got this article that has 60,000 views. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. And how do I not know? I have an article online that has 60,000 views. 60,000. Do you understand? So, I know I've been called for healing for humanity, and it's happening. And I haven't even tried because I haven't felt up to par to really actually put my effort into it. So God knows what's going to happen once that really gets on board. I have people helping me with that. Of course, Joe Muirhead is always helping me. And now Becky Adkisson is also helping me. So that's just crazy. Guys, I know I'm a walking miracle, but I also know that, any of us can do this. And it's just a matter of like digging into the dream that we have. And I always say I'm going to go out helping people. So none of this is wasted time, because if I can help one more person, then but before I go, and I expect I'll be here a long time, then I'm going to keep helping. So all you people that tell me to do self-care, I just want you to know I would be depressed if I was doing it in the way you want me to do it. I need to do it in the way that I need to do it. And that is resting and eating right and all of those things that I'm doing. I probably eat better than you do. I probably rest better than you do. I take better homeopathic methods, probably better than you do. And still I am, not feeling well. So there's nothing else to do but just keep moving forward in life. So that's what I'm going to do. Have a great day. Be blessed. And I put this on video because someday I'm going to look back and understand what happened during this journey. And, this is a legacy that'll pass on way past me, just like I believe the Trauma and Healing Foundation will be the legacy long past me, long past my children. I really believe that. And so be blessed. And comment. I would sure like your comments. I'm planning a lot of interviews with a lot of people, by the way. Tell me who you want me to interview, because I'm really getting a list of people that at some point I'm getting new equipment to learn how to do this better. And I need, better technology. So I'll work on that. Anyway, have a great day and be blessed.